Bom dia, boa tarde, boa noite. Bem-vindo na live aqui. Bora começar? Bom, tô de fato mais uma live. Tô meio doentinho, vai pra galera do Discord aqui. Se tiver um chiado de fundo, a galera do Discord a gente tá conversando. E eu deixei o OBS como segundo plano. Eu separei as faixas e se tiver pegando eles, me desculpem, mas tanto faz. Só pra não ficar sozinho, não ficar uma coisa chata. Porque eu com silêncio eu jogo em se quiser, tipo, eu só fico em silêncio quando eu jogo, então normalmente é só pra mostrar mais a gameplay do jogo. Curta um jogo, por aí. Qualquer coisa eu tá comentando. É nóis. Esqueci de me desmutar do Discord. Eba. Cadê a moça? Caraca, qual o fog que fica. Neblina que tá no jogo. Pelo amor de Deus.
This should prove interesting. I wonder what you'll build next.
André, você chegou a fazer automatron? Autom... Não, eu peguei a missão dela, fiz. Tipo, só. Eu sei, mas eu fiz quando você encontra ela só.
All this walking's wearing me out.
Cadê a.
Sanctuary revival project is really helpful.
A jornalista?
What I wouldn't do.
Dá pra ver onde a gente. Se lembra se dá pra ver onde a gente deixou o personagem? É. Não, o. É. Tipo, se a gente mandou pro Santuário Rio.
Only thing better than getting pissed is picking a fight. Ready to head back out?
Ready.
Good. I'm told. And here I thought it couldn't get any worse than the comments.
Brotherhood of Steel. Let us
You're back. The glowing sea. Virgil. What happened?
I found Virgil. He has a way inside the Institute. But I need a code from a Courser chip.
A Courser chip? You fought a Courser? Oh my god. Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a Courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. But there are people who might. I work with a group that, well, they're the only ones I know that even have a chance at cracking Institute security. They're called the RailRoad.
Thanks, Doc. How do I find them?
I can't contact them directly. They usually come to me when they have a synth that's escaped the Institute and wants new memories. But I do have a code phrase. Some kind of clue if I ever needed to find them on my own. Follow the Freedom Trail.
All right. I'll find them.
Good luck. I'm sorry what I have is so cryptic, but hopefully you can figure things out as you go.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that. We come in peace, Lord.
Can't believe it. You look just like Savage.
Whoa. Now that is some armor. Check out those hydraulics.
In this town, we've got another thing coming.
What am I gonna tell it?
You're blocking my light, man.
Cara, a Freedom Trail fica por onde? Ah, o pessoal do metrô. Eles ficam num parque, não ficam? O grupo do metrô? O grupo do metrô. Não, o grupo do metrô. Fica. Do Fallout. É. Ah, peraí lá. É. Isso. Mas eu tô tentando achar onde eles ficam. Tô tentando lembrar onde eles ficam. Não, calma lá. Só um pulinho. Eu lembro que ficava nessa área aqui, ó, mais ou menos. Nessa área aqui não fica? Pra cá? Não, ainda não. Então, eu tô na missão já. Ah, já sei como que é então. Eu vi que tem uns bagulho no chão pra desbloquear. Não. Ah, achei.
Now a 6 and an O. Six O. 6O. Come on! Let's fly! What is it? I'm gonna feast on your flesh!
Last mistake!
Six O.
Opa. Beleza, agora acabou.
Three I.
Então, tá pra lá.
Think you can hide? Fire in
Man,
the
you
hole!
picked the wrong fight.
Why don't you just die?
Caraca, que susto.
Quit playing games and come out. Whoa. What the hell?
Achei.
You there.
Oh,
Caravan or raider?
I heard you can get anything from these fellas. Time to start looking for some
What?
goodies.
I said caravan or raider. Which are you?
I'm here on my own.
Freelance, huh? All right. Come on in, but no gunfire. Market's open. You can do as much trading as you like.
Nice spot for a last stand. Let's keep away from this thing. Looks like it's gonna fall over in a second now.
Hi, I'm Mac.
Busy here.
Oh.
Pra fazer essa coisa de óculos é foda. 60, tá pra cá. Não, fazer isso daqui sem.
Oh.
Oh.
Three I.
Nossa, eu pensei que era 31, mas é pensei que era 31, mas é. Saca. Ah, descubro aqui. Eu vou descobrir. Aí.
How about looking for some cover?
Someone there?
Goddamn shoulder.
Ah não, cadê? Não. Aí.
Go ahead and hide, little bleeder.
D next.
I hear something. Let's play! I want you, man.
Wipe in the floor with you. Someone or something. That's all you've got. Whoa, whoa.
The trail ends right at the church.
Cheguei na ferrovia. Agora só falar o código. De cabeça. Rail. O tem D, O, I, R. Eu tô ao contrário, eu tô fazendo, tá? Calma lá, tô tentando achar a moça. Pior que eu não sei como pedir essa missão, sabia? Se tá demorando pra carregar, quer dizer que tem coisa. Não, cai não.
One and R.
This church is falling apart at the seams.
Beleza, eu cheguei na igreja. Essa porra. Deixa eu subir lá no campanário. É. No campanário? Deixa eu ver. Eu já me jogo lá pro dentro da igreja. Aí dentro da igreja eu tô tentando achar alguma coisa pra colocar a cena. Não tem nada. Ou eu sou muito cego. Não, ela falou ponto final é tipo, ponto final é igreja. Não sei. É lá embaixo. É, não. Eu pensei que era aqui, mas não é não. Ó.
Payday.
Achei.
This better lead somewhere. I don't fancy spending the rest of me week wandering in circles. Get out of here.
Achei. Ai, bora. Ai, bora rodar essa porra.
Spins. So, that's not right.
Cara, eu me arrependo de não ter marcado. Você lembra? Fala aí. Freedom Trail. Freedom. Ah, ó. Sim. Ah, tá.
So it starts with R?
Ah, caramba. Não, não. Tava com escrito, tô escrevendo certo, mas isso aqui. Cara, eu lembro de ter sido mais fácil essa missão. Eu lembro de ter feito tipo. Ter feito no PS4 e ter sido mais fácil. Não lembrava dessa igreja. Eu pensava que era no metrô. Na minha cabeça era no metrô, não era na igreja.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
Moço, então se aparecer a opção de te responder, eu respondo.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
Dr. Amari told me how to find you.
Very interesting. Last question. Why are you here?
I tracked down and killed a courser at Green Tech Genetics. Now I need help breaking the code on his courser chip.
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party. What gives with my invitation? Oh, I see you invited the Courser killer. Nice.
Deacon, you're late. You're saying this intruder actually killed a courser? Single-handedly? Oh, that'd give even Gloria a run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating him, you might want to show this Courser murdering machine a little courtesy. Just a thought.
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a courser is good in my book. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the railroad.
Hopefully we can work something out.
What you're asking for puts us in a tricky position.
Des, we need to let him in. He's got an intact Courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. He killed a Courser. There's no way he's working for the Institute.
We're letting you into our headquarters. You're the first outsider ever to be given this privilege. We'll discuss the details about your chip inside.
Don't try anything, stranger.
O arte a gente ganha.
The least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh man, it's been ages!
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the Courser chip.
Fine. It's yours.
All right, Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Corsa chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
Hey there.
Give Tom time. He'll get that chip decoded.
We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. Got you, you institute bastard, I got you. Software in. Come on. Show me that sweet bass number. Come on, baby. There, we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you, I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
There's more going on than you know. Trust me.
Talk to the boss.
Don't try anything, stranger.
Aí vai pra lá o tigre falando. Nada. Ai, cara. Não. Oh. Os caras não esquecem, mano. Ai, cara. Aninha. Geral falando Aninha.
Let's move quick. This area isn't agreeing with us.
Falou que até ia pro UA depois dessa. Falou que era o Tering Waves depois dessa.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises, but if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Não, aí você pensa, pô, tem que buildar boneco. Aí você tem que lembrar do artefato, tem que lembrar de talento. A putaria inteira. Saber, o Archer. Pô, poderia ter a Mordred. Mordred seria da hora.
If we're going to be dealing more
Mordred
with
aqui.
each other,
É a gêmea da Saber.
page. You know what a synth is, right?
Yeah, I know all about them.
Good. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
That sounds like slavery.
Exactly. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. the only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man, even if that man is a synth?
Once, I pledged my life to protect my countrymen. I don't see this as any different.
Well said. Someone with your skills, your beliefs. Normally, we'd try and recruit you. But right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
I'm gonna be jumping at the goddamn Shoppies next.
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets...
Right. Your leader was just being cautious.
She's lucky.
Exactly. Kind of killed our chance at a friendly first. But it's all good.
Don't worry. I'll keep your secret.
That's what I... So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with you. I'm just gonna come out and say this.
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got...
Sign me up then.
Perfecto.
Uh-huh.
Ah, the Courser Killer returns. And what brings you back here?
I need to build a signal interceptor to get into the Institute.
Even if one of my own agents told me that, I'd be skeptical. And listen, you're obviously talented. I believe you'd be a great... So, prove it. Run the op with Deacon, if everything...
Hey.
Cara, ninguém volta pro Genshin, velho, é foda. Eu? O botão de skip até no Honkai não tem. Acho que só... Quem tá jogando Tring Waves aqui? Eu, Christian, John... Não. A chifrinha. A chifrinha. Ah, tem aquela Community Man, cara.
So, you know, going over it in my head, that whole conversation we had where I pretty much said you were my only friend, did that sound nuts?
No, it was nice to hear.
You just always know what to say, don't you? It's just been a long time since I've had someone like you in my life. Hell, might be I never did. I just wanted to say thanks. I really don't think I could ask for a better friend.
I couldn't agree more. You're the best friend I could ever ask for.
Here's...
Sure.
And thanks. Again.
Piper.
Heading my way? Will do.
You two have fun together, Piper. Too bad we can't make it a
Ah,
threesome.
eu falo
Never
aqui.
gonna happen, Kate.
You ought to be careful. You can fix most things. People don't fix so easily.
What do you need, General?
I have plans here to build a signal intercept.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around?
They kidnapped my son.
Damn. That's some bad business.
We'll give you whatever help we can. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine...
Teleportation? For real? Wow. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build it.
Hey.
Hard to believe I'm roaming with my
Preston
own
thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow. What a mess. Looks like, encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit.
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still... Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But
sure.
I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's... But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different.
Good work, Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me yet. I think I got the gist of it, but it's gonna take some time to work out the details. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
Sturgis.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot?
Yeah. Ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this.
Good deal. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
Sure.
All systems are a go, sir.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. Getting cold feet? I don't blame you. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance.
No use.
I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
No way to pick this. Don't have the key. Broken. Need the key.
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean. Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh, shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been... It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
After what I've seen, I pity the man. He was as much a victim as anything.
After what he did to you, I'm shocked you would be so generous. But yes, I understand you've experienced things. Perhaps you ended up knowing him better. I, for one, will never truly forgive him. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective.
Ah, prestando atenção na história.
It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this
Cara, tô na dúvida se esse moleque é nosso
It's a
filho.
responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute.
Tô na dúvida se esse cara é nosso filho mesmo.
It really is humanity's best hope for the future.
Nosso
No matter
filho,
what
o
those
filho do
above
protagonista.
might think of us.
Não tem nada a ver, irmão.
It doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you
Não, ele falou, mas só que, tipo, como assim?
Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to
É,
fear from us.
a dúvida é pra mim que é que o Kellogg era pra estar mais...
I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I
Ah,
say?
tá, eu tinha cérebro do...
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Call this a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Operating at full capacity.
That armor should serve you well in a firefight.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
We'll start with this. You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel.
Reporting status.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
You're here. They're glad you made it.
We're all
Always be
looking forward
vigilant.
to working with you.
We have many enemies.
Take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
I know it'll be a difficult
Doc.
adjustment
So,
for you, but try to remember
Here
that
you are.
synths aren't
Justin
people.
Ale, acting director of the synth retention. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be, despite your relation, I'm sure you are.
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the synth. Our primary...
Uh-huh. I'm sure it's best for everyone if...
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could... Our main instrument, coursers, they are highly... But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one.
Uh-huh.
In fact, I'd very much like to...
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even... I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run.
Sure.
Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural... In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its... All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
Justin.
What do you want?
Unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Nothing to report, sir.
When are you going to tell me about this phase 3?
No one can talk about that. She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate it. Oh, before I forget, I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute.
Uh-huh. Thank you. I'm sure.
Given that the relay, in case the significance is lost on you, if nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Uh-huh. I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Taking your new appointment in stride. Very well. We've shipped.
Right.
I'm hoping that the...
Is it true food supplement 77 is the new discount?
Batch 274. Not yet. I've been reviewing Father.
Doctor.
I wonder how the Warwick family is. So good to have you here.
Young
Dr.
Molly must be
Clayton
close to
Holder.
10 years old.
I can't wait.
It's
I
remarkable.
look forward to learning more about
In that case, as the name, our most to that, you probably saw the gorillas.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can...
With hard work,
Sure.
I'm sure I've taken...
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in.
Great. In any case.
Uh-huh. You mentioned medical care.
In that case, he's our top...
Uh-huh.
Dr. Volker, you won't find...
Uh-huh.
It's an honor to meet you, sir.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up
Hey,
this
Doc.
primary
You
drive
weren't kidding.
servo.
You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. If you don't mind my asking,
Sure. I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a... There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water. And the work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father...
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot. If there's anything else you like...
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and over the year, when necessary. Fortunately, it's a good thing, too, because... you don't even want...
Uh-huh.
That's the third primary drop.
Allie.
I don't
What
know.
do you need?
Most of them have lasted long. Past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3
Greetings.
roll out.
As the
There we go.
Institute's
All
requisition
set.
vendor,
Unit,
I
you
can
can
provide
return to
supplies for your missions on the surface.
Power armor is
How may I
effective,
assist
sure,
Thanks again.
but it's hardly efficient. Of course. I wish you could have known Father as we have.
Greetings, sir.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute first,
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. Unfortunately, no advancement comes. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be the superior synth mind and body.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware...
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are when you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang and his memories have been erased and his identity altered. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many... I've dispatched a courser to liberate.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best. Now you should...
Você já passou raio no Claro Obscure? Pô. Cara, você tinha Persona, Fate. Porra.
What's going on?
I've never lost anyone before.
Você vai, velho?
This failure is new to me.
Here's that holotape you gave me, full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or...
The Institute isn't our enemy, remember?
I know, but it never hurts to be prepared. Just in case. All the good stuff. After that,
I'll wear your guts around my neck!
O trailer eu acho mais interessante. Reclamou da faquinha. Reclamou que não pode lutar com os bichos.
I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Let's do this. When will they learn?
The courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the...
We're in this deep with the Institute as is. Couldn't hurt to have someone...
All right, let's go.
Right behind you, sir.
on this 100's attack. Think you'll be any different?
Caraca, cego.
World is bigger than Strong knew. Strong wants to smash something. Strong getting hungry. Wants someone to eat.
Always was a little jealous of folks who could craft something other than a paragraph.
Oh, no, you don't. I was hope target's gone. Where the hell? Lost him. Is that it? Where the hell?
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X.
Sure.
We're in this.
All right, let's go.
Right behind you, sir.
turn up, you're dead. Time to
It ain't
ruin it.
personal. Just you or me.
Here's hoping they won't come back. Tough. Come on. Blue, we're not alone here.
Hold up a moment, sir. There's something important I need to tell you.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
And then we can safely get him out of this hellhole.
Well, he might not be alone up there. Violence might be inevitable. That's all, sir. Ready when you are.
Well
Judging
done.
by your gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents of the
Just like me.
So, made it to the top. Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from on?
Gabriel, you aren't who you think you are. You're a synth, and we're here to take you home.
Sin? What the hell are you talking about? I remember my whole life. I know where I grew up. Explain that to me.
B592, initialize factory reset, authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
Boss? You okay? Gabriel, can you hear me?
This place is nicer
Shit,
without
they
the
did something
raiders.
to him. Take
Not
them out.
much,
Hell
but
yeah.
Check your ammo. Nice work, sir. I'll take the sim back.
detective to the Facilities
Sean.
Division.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a...
Gabriel and his gang were sick bastards, hanging their victims up like trophies. I'm just glad it's over.
While we can do nothing for Gabriel's victims, we can at least take comfort in the knowledge that the threat has been removed. But enough about that. The task is done, and you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
I hear we're about to get a new food supplement.
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
Your new quarters are here, sir. When you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you.
Hey there.
It was an honor to fight at your side.
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
Nothing to report, sir.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not...
Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
I try and talk it out, see if things can be resolved peacefully.
An admirable goal. And yet we find ourselves in a situation where something more significant must be. The group that calls themselves the RailRoad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had...
Sure.
They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow... sentient. You've been in contact with the RailRoad, so you're aware of it.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more...
Right.
I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the RailRoad can hide them.
Sounds pretty simple.
Hopefully, yes. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the RailRoad has any indication. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
I've been waiting for you.
Sorry to have held you up.
Try and keep... Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear? The mission's parameters just changed. We're going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me.
Uh-huh. F633, initiate reset. Authorization code Delta 62 Arcus.
Here they are.
God, it's a courser.
Oh no.
Issue the reset codes and we'll relay back to the Institute. Time is critical.
No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915, initiate reset. Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest. You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
B257, initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus. All right, Synth.
Please.
Z322, initiate reset.
That's all of them. Objective complete. Return to the town. Make sure all hostiles have been eliminated. I will relay the synths back to the Institute. Report to Father upon your return, and good work.
Já é 11 e pouco. Tô fazendo missão do Instituto, né? Instituto. É, porque a missão da história é eles, né? Agora. Já conheci. Não, mas você escolhe um final, tipo, com qual facção, ou tipo, uma hora o Instituto É, por enquanto tá fazendo missão do Instituto só. É.
Strong hope we find milk of human kindness soon.
I've never lost anyone before.
Fist was weak.
You want to make a second printing press while you're at it?
Humans all look funny. So many humans, not many super mutants.
Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan, sir.
Someday, super mutants.
It's astounding how much we
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
I'm trying to learn chess, but the computer always beats me.
Alô? Eu sei.
What's that? Time to die.
Eu acho engraçado que não surgiu um grupo de super mutante ainda. Então, como assim? Tem? Mas como facção? É, mesmo tem um de PS2, não tem? Que é tipo um survival. Chama Brotherhood ou alguma coisa, preciso lá ver depois.
Son.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It wasn't always like this. It used to be different.
I can only imagine. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
They kept me alive, too.
They did, indeed. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out.
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. Well, it's remarkable. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
There's always a risk. It was worth it.
I'm glad you see it that way. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course. But they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have done well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. Our appreciation, really. It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen it. It's time to go back in.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
We are honored to welcome you here.
I thought all the surface people looked like monsters, but you seem pretty normal.
Let's get this directorate meeting over with before we speak further. Well, it's important. Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
I have no idea what that is.
I'll admit I'm relieved. It's intended to be something of a classified project, which I'm sure means everyone already knows about it. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, very valuable. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real tech. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw, many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the...
In this world, I'm sure compromise is necessary.
Quite right. For far too long, we've been dependent on others. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide... It will ensure not just our survival.
Sounds like an important step.
Well, that's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir?
Yes, Dr. Ao. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, while I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires...
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment
What? Can't be serious.
Everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I...
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later. Right. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to go. To that end, I am naming my father.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say, the Institute has enough scientists. What it needs... I believe my father has already proven himself. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Dr. Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Let your surroundings be a reminder of what science and willpower can accomplish. I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Allie.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over the details. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got it in my hands. I'm going with you.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
Remember, health and happiness go hand in hand.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Ah.
The Brotherhood sure is here. Guess we'll have to go through them.
Nossa, pô, a Irmandade do Ar. Nossa, agora minha inimiga.
Going down.
Ah.
Executive suite. Going down.
Olô.
What was that?
Something's out there. For the Brotherhood! No mercy!
No power.
There's the reactor. Not a bad piece of work for its time.
Not to rush, but I'd love to get out of here before my hair starts to break out.
We have a situation.
Guess they weren't so good at mitigating radiation back in those days. Levels are almost off the chart.
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence. Contamination complete. You may proceed. Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated.
We were not alone.
Please wait. Decontamination complete.
Was that you?
Lockdown ended.
This is normal for other journeys.
These guys just don't know when they're beaten, do they?
We can't let them box us in.
I'll help the synths buy some time. Make sure you get back to the Institute with the agitator.
Acho que vou comer alguma coisa, cara.
Ah, you're still here?
on.
I'll be here then.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me. It's always fascinating watching you create. Never fear, sir. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability. I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting. A consequence of being mechanical in nature.
Bom dia, boa tarde, boa noite. Vou finalizando a live por aqui. Ou o vídeo, na realidade. Teve muita história, muita coisa. A gente virou inimigo da Irmandade do Aço. Eu vou fazer essa rota porque eu vejo muita gente fazendo da Irmandade do Aço e eu quero fazer do Instituto. São 4 facções, 4 grupos. A RailRoad, que é aquela que vai proteger os sintéticos, que é a que a gente conheceu. Tem o Instituto, que é esse que a gente teve no final agora. A Irmandade do Aço, que são mais militares, essas coisas. E tem os Minutemen, que são os caras que só querem restabelecer, ter uma casa, alguma coisa. A Irmandade é mais militar, eu vejo muita gente fazendo ao final da Irmandade. Mas eu acho que eu vou fazer ou do Instituto. Não, eu creio que eu vou fazer do Minutemen ou do Instituto. Porque não gosto muito da ferrovia, que seria. Ferrovia é o RailRoad. Mas é isso. Tem um bom dia, boa tarde ou boa noite. Vamos ver aqui. E. Tô um pouquinho doente, mas é nóis.